Okay, we should be live. Just checking one more thing. And we are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, skewers out there in TV land, wherever you may be out there in the world. Welcome to another RSG Lunch Hour. I am your host with the most, Ranger J 1999, part of the RSG crew. Glad to have you guys here as we continue on our epic journey of the lunch stream. If you're new to this and wondering what this is where we just hang out and talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We're going to do a roster review. I'm going to suffer through mod depression, and we'll answer your questions. If you have any questions, all you need to do is pop those into the chat. Make sure you put question for your statement, and we will get that scooped up. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up and subscribe. That helps us with monetization to help get our content out there into the YouTube world. It gets us more views. This helps us all out generally, and that's more than fine. If you'd like to donate and support the channel, all you need to do is donate through Super Chat. You can do Twitch, anything like that. You do become a Patreon. We'll talk about that stuff later. But it all goes into Vader's Cup of Plenty, where you can help fill up Vader's Cup of Plenty, again, helping out with the channel to make sure that we can keep putting out the content that you guys enjoy so thoroughly much. All right, that being said, make sure you say hello out there. I will go through and say hi to everybody here in a minute. But let me introduce one of the guys with me today. We got the Viking himself. BCM is here.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
What's going on, BCM?
Oh, not much. Just getting up, having my second cup of coffee. I'm on vacation. It's a good day.
That's indeed. I'm sure you've seen the new Rise of Skywalker trailer.
I have, but don't tell my wife because she wants to watch it with me when she gets up.
I don't. Then you've not seen it yet. So.
I didn't. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I'm not getting in trouble for you, buddy.
Hey, that's the one where she backflips over the TIE fighter, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. But I thought it was incredible. I just sat here just in stunned silence because it was just so much came at me when we did it last night. We had a mini Ross review watching the trailer reaction show last night, and I was just sitting there like, oh. I was like, what am I watching? What is this? This is overwhelmed. So, really good stuff. It's got me excited for the movie. So, yes. All right. That being said, let's see who's out there in TV land. Let's say hello to all the skewers. Let's see what we got here. Let me go to the top of the chat. Let's see. We've got Jason Krulik. He says, good morning. Rooster says, did you see the dagger? Did you see the dagger? Oops, no spoilers. Rooster says, pickles out. Whip out those pickles, folks, for Rooster. Brieris Aegon says, hello. Yuta says, hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Very busy at work today, so I'm in the background. Well, don't worry. We'll have lots of stuff for you to listen to in the background, Yuta. Revenator's here. Glad to have you here, my friend. Oh, Dolby6506 is here. He says, hello, everybody. Hello, Dolby. The lovely Maz Kanata's here. Hi, Maz.
Hey, Maz.
Hi, Maz. Jason Hommel says, howdy, everyone. Hey, Jason. Dan the Man says hello with his pickle out. That's what I like to see. Mikey, Mouse Mike is here. Foreigner says, hello, everyone. Bad Rongo says, morning skewers. Hey, Bad Rongo. Strum says, hi, everybody. Matt Bailey with his wonderful greeting that he always brings says, Gary says, good morning, gentlemen. Makwa says, good afternoon. Nat Swarm with the wave. Dr. Gonzo with the howdy. Slap Meat Head says, slab. All right. Ouchie Dumpling, the lovely Ouchie girl, says, hola, skewers. And then she whips out her pickles. Tons of pickles in Ouchie's commentary today. Zen420 says, sup, skewers. Says, pickles out. Damn right, whip out your pickles. Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel all right. Says, happy Tuesday, skewers. He's got the pickle hype. And he's got I Blame Finn and just all kinds of emotes there. Matthew 1908 says, good evening, everyone. Good to have some nice entertainment. Well, thank you, Matthew. Very nice. Black Mom says, Taco Tuesday. Yes, it is Taco Tuesday. Moss Mike says, new trailer has me scared. I feel like I'm watching Game of Thrones. Which character I love her are they going to kill next? Well, I hope all of them. Who question mark times 3 says, yo, Ranger. And then Shadowville says, World Series Tuesday. That's right. I'm representing Mastros. We play tonight, game 1 of the World Series. I will be doing Battlefront. Yeah, so I'm just excited in the World Series. Hopefully we can pull it off and win our second title in 3 years, get that dynasty started. But Washington Nationals are a damn good team, so it's going to be a tough road ahead. Speaking of Battlefront, I will be doing Battlefront 2 tonight, 7 p.m. as I watch the game. I also got invited to one of the top clans for Battlefront, so I just got the invite. I haven't had time to really process it and stuff, but there's a lot of Battlefront 2 players. They're really, really good. They like to do stuff, and so I will be delving into that. I'm see if I can get some of them to join the stream and make the Battlefront 2. I guess they've seen me do my Battlefront 2 stuff, and they think I'm good enough, so I would hope so, since I usually finish top 5 in battles and all that other stuff. So, yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. I usually just do Battlefront 2 for fun, but yeah. Go ahead, BCM.
That's really cool. Congrats, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I've just got the invite. The guy had messaged Finn looking for me, and then Finn gave him the information. They reached out to me. It's a huge server. I have really had not time to look into it, other than saying, "Holy crap, that's a lot of people." So I'll be doing that. Today, I guess I got to figure out what clan I need to be in and stuff like that, and hang out with those guys. So I'll be doing some more stuff with that. As soon as I get done here, I have to go work out and stuff, and then I'll be back tonight working on that. So we'll hang out with those guys, see if I can get some of them on Battlefront and Discord, and do some epic battles for you guys on Battlefront 2. So that'll be a lot of fun. I got to see what it is. I just got the invite, so I'm just like, okay, now what? So, see who else is here. Darth Vader 7 says hello. Alchie says, it looks like Palpatine is a fan of GOT with the throne of his. Well, I mean, yeah. Ray Rock says, good morning, skewers and pickle flashers. Happy 2 for Tuesday. Hell yeah. Tila Matt says, what it do, baby? What else? 73 says, wow, when can we start buying your autograph, Ranger? You can get out of here with that nonsense. What else? 73. Moss says, congrats, Ranger. Jekyll says, hi, Ranger. Hi, Jekyll. Glad to have you here. So if I miss your name as you're coming in and pop in, I'll try to say hello. But if I don't worry. Just keep coming to the shows. I eventually will get your name eventually. We always like to shout out the skewers and all our fans and stuff. We really appreciate your support and love having you guys here. And glad that you find us entertaining. So, Snoochie Boochies says, happy Tuesday, Ranger. Well, Snoochie Boochies, happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Let's see here. All right, we need to go suffer through some mod depression, BCM. I think it's that time, so let's go do that.
All right, let's do that.
So yesterday I've been working on one mod, and we're going to go work and see what happens. I'm excited, but I'm holding my excitement down because so far we've rolled this mod, and yeah, it's 16 speed as a blue. So we're gonna slice this again. Even if it misses to purple, if we get purple to gold, if we can just get one more hit of speed, this is gonna be a great mod. If we get 2 hits, it's gonna be an epic mod. I ain't gonna hold my breath, bro. There's defense showing, but we're gonna slice this one. So this is what we're gonna work on for mod depression today. So I've got the mats for both. We're gonna go for it. So,
all right. I think, not to jinx anything, but circles have been kind of nice to me.
Well,
so.
You've not watched this program.
They seem to be the one that.
Yeah, if you've watched this, yeah, if you watched me,
I know.
Yeah. So here we go.
Just saying.
Here we go. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, and slice. Shit. It hit protection. Damn it. All right. Not to worry, folks. We can still get 20. We still have another roll.
Hey, that's still pretty good because protection on protection.
So let's I gotta get some more of these, so let me get some crystals here and use that. Let me do this. I'll purchase that. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's see if I can get enough to do this. I did exactly the amount. So we're going to slice this again. Alright.
We tried that in the past, Nat. That doesn't work.
Yeah, we've tried all kinds of stuff. We've tried sacrifices, everything. It just we've tried all that, guys. It just go defense.
Yeah. He beat me last couple streams ago because I was rooting for defense.
Yeah, and it hit defense, and I was like, thanks.
And it hit.
Yeah, and yeah. So here we go. All right, here we go. Noonan. Hit speed.
Be the mod.
Well, it didn't hit speed, so it's just it's a pretty good mod, but it didn't hit. Damn, that was so close, man. That was close. But I will put that on old Anakin Skywalker because I need a better mod, so we'll just throw that on him.
That's still pretty.
It's
Not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we'll take it. I mean, it's not what we wanted, but it didn't hit, and that sucks. But
it's a solid B mod.
it's a B mod. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll put that on Anakin, but yeah, these things happen. Depression.
16 speed still not bad. So.
I mean, our General Anakin's coming along. I needed some more stun cuffs to finish him off. You can see I've got the chirotex. I've been farming the living snot out of those buttholes. So I need those 2 pieces for stun cuffs. So I've got to get some more. That just wait for them to pop in the store, and I'm farming those. So we'll take him to 11. So we should have him for offense. You can see I put his next Zeta on. I put on the General the 501st. Because I am running him with clones, and so that'll be nice. And then the last one I'll do is the Chosen One. Chosen One! So we're almost done with his Zetas, so that's good. And we'll have him to gear 11. So we'll do the most we can with him at his level. Probably use him for offense. I may set him in defense in the back line, but we'll play around with him as much as possible. We're running him in GW today, but he's coming along nicely. And then you can see what else I'm working on. The next ones is I'm farming Rose, Tico. I'll get some more watch shards, and that should put him at 6. So I am going to gear him up, but first I got to do Range Trooper. Range Trooper is going to at least 11, so I can use him on my team. I think it's time. So we'll do General Skywalker, get him to 11, take Range Trooper to 11, and then we're going to do Watt. That'll be the next kind of gearing that we work on. We can start using those characters. So for GAC, and GSC will be tomorrow, so we'll knock out some GAC action for you guys tomorrow. I'm in the finals, so make sure you check that out. So yeah. But yes, it's a good time to be a Star Wars fan. I love the new trailer. I went back and watched it a million times because there's so many little tidbits in there, and I was like, damn. Yeah.
Well, I got the confirmation for Fallen Order's pre-order on the 11th of November. So
Jedi Gunny says, hey, skewers. Wendy's here. Hey, Wendy. Matt Bailey said poop. Rose Tacos here. Mikkel19 says, I missed Mod Depression. Oh, well, I'll rewind and watch it later. Yes, it will always be there for you to go back and see my sadness. Well, Wendy, that's okay if you feel that way. If you think it's the worst trailer, that's okay. That's the thing about film, it's subjective. I don't think it's the best trailer, but I thought it was really good. And it was my first reaction to it. I was looking at it like, okay, so I thought it was really good.
It looks good. I noticed something in the store the other day, and I was kind of upset I didn't get to see the mask.
The Kylo Ren mask?
Because I saw the new Kylo Ren mask in Freddy's the other day.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in the trailer, so I'm like, okay, but we'll see. What's going on there?
That's so, yeah. B Counts, welcome. Infinite Gaming, welcome. Stings says, well, hello there. Hello, Stings. So, all right, we have suffered through said Mod Depression. Today, we are going to be doing a roster review, and today I have... let me do this. Okay, let me pull that up. And today we're doing Dolby's Monsters review. He's in Dark Lord's Lilies. Dolby's BCN's friend.
I love Dolby.
All right, so Dobby, just as we're going to do a general overview, I didn't have anything that was listed, like he wanted specific help with and stuff. It just said, hey, can I get a roster review? And I'm like, okay, we can do that for a good friend, Dolby. 3.6 million, almost 3.7 million GP. So we'll kind of go through this here and look at what we got and what
you need to refresh. It's there.
Well, Finn, you didn't have it there, so you can read it for me there, buddy.
It was there. I put it before the stream.
Finn, you didn't tell me that? What time did you put it before the stream?
I put it at 11:45.
11:45, right before the stream, and then I'm supposed to just keep looking for it.
Well, yeah.
You're a fail, Finn.
Aren't you gonna read from
F's
it
in the chat.
at the stream?
Yeah, well, I already had pulled it up because it wasn't there.
That's right.
And
F for
I
affinity.
looked at it. F for affinity.
F for affinity. Hi, Revinator.
F for fail. And
F for Finn.
F for fart
Finn.
stick.
And for those of you guys that are members on YouTube, use your fun I blame Finn emoji. Too.
Yeah, you can put the I blame Finn in there.
There's the I blame Finn emoji.
Yeah.
Just for the YouTube members. You guys can use it all you want because it's true.
Y'all see what I have to deal with this mongoloid? I sit there and I get the stream set up and enough times that I can sit there and get everything else ready to go. And yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. Last second he pops it in there. I actually had to go into the roster review and find Dobby's roster till I could have the roster up, and I was like, I'll just do a general review. So, yes. Tommy P says the stream was amazing when Ranger was the Senate. I am the Senate. All right. Well, since you got it up there, Mr. Poopy Pants McGee, why don't you read out what Dobby wants us to look at?
Sure. So he says, disclaimer, I stopped playing for 6 months and totally missed Darth Revan and Malak, so I'm slow farming them and prioritizing my Separatists and Galactic Republic. So he wants to know, what do I need to work on for mods and how much should I focus on 6E? How to farm 6E mods efficiently, and should I focus on Gear 12 or Gear 13 for my squads? I am working on gearing Jedi Knight Revan. What is the best comp for Heroic Sith Phase 2?
Phase 2, that would be your Jedi Knight Revan team, and we'll look at it and stuff. So we are working toward Darth Revan. He is running the nuke team, the droid nuke team, so it looks pretty solid. Looks like he's doing well in Arena and definitely doing well in Fleet. So let's kind of go through here and see where we are with the Old Republic and start working our way around those big characters that we need to get for these rosters. So, well, it's Jedi Knight Revan teams. Okay, before we do that, let's go look at this Jedi Knight Revan team, which is missing some stuff here. Oh, wait a minute here. Don't be, what's happening? Hey, Skywalker Vader. What's going on there, eh? Had that big election yesterday. Revener said, question, what happened to Stanley Red? I thought we agreed that he was taking over for Finn. No, he doesn't have the time. He comes in on Mondays when he can and plays some games and hangs out, and then he gets back to his schoolwork. He's got his priorities straight. All right. So what are we missing here? Well, yeah, boy. The Revan team needs some love here. Definitely need the third Zeta on Jedi Knight Revan, Basla, Jolie. So this is a team we need to work on. Jolie needs a Zeta. Basla, they need to be 11. So get Basla, Jolie, and Revan at least 11, and the Zeta on Jolie and Jedi Knight Revan to kind of round out this team. But let's go back to the Old Republic. What do we need for Darth Revan? And okay, so mission looks solid. Zalbar is getting there. We still need to farm Canderous, Karth, and Juhani as well. Might as well throw her in there. We'll look at your Sith Empire tunes as well. So I think the big thing is to start working toward, first of all, Gearing and Zeta should probably go to your Jedi Knight Revan team. Let's get that team going. It's an amazing team still on offense. It can clear out a lot of stuff for you in GAC, and this is the team that you really want to use for Phase 2 with the Sith Raid. I cannot tell you how easy it is to get 20% with Jedi Knight Revan, with Hermit Yoda. I'm even using Anakin now. Because it's stupid. Because Anakin, once you get him relic, just does insane amounts of damage. But Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Hermit Yoda, Basla, Jolie, it could be the comp you go with. You can replace. I don't even use Jolie anymore. You can use Anakin instead of Jolie. I still get like 20%. So yeah. But that's a team that you really want to focus on. So let's focus on the team. You needed it for GAC, and you need it for TW. Yeah, what is Beavis and Butthead doing in the chat, Finn? What are you doing?
I'm interacting with the chat. Continue.
He said penis.
Oh, memories from my childhood.
Yeah.
I need TP for my bunghole.
Hey, you dumbass. Boy, I'll tell you what, those two little bastards whacking off in my tool shed some more. I really don't like it. Whack it. Okay, so let's get Jedi Revan. Let's work on that as a priority, and then let's continue on your Old Republic. So gear-wise, let's get Jedi Revan done. Old Republic, let's get the starring. Then we're going to try to get that team done next. Dobby. Get that team squared away. Got a lot of the pieces in there. Let's go to your Sith Empire for the Basila and HK. How are they looking? Yeah, we need to get Basila as part of your hard node farm. Is there? Get gear on HK-47. So let's start working toward Darth Revan and Malak. So, I think if you can get Jedi Revan squared away with Zetas and gear, you can use that in Phase 2. You can use it in GACTW. I also think that if you work on the Old Republic, that'll give you another team. Get your teams ready to get Darth Revan and Malak, and I think that'll be the way to go. That's kind of your farming plan for right now. That's who you need to focus on, those two teams. We'll worry about Separatists and GR later because, I mean, we got to take this one step at a time. I don't want to push you in direct. Now, your Separatists look really good. If you want to finish your B1 and your Django as part of your farm, you play because you can. You've got enough. There'll be enough characters for you. I think that'll be great. That'll really help you with eventually your Galactic Republic, because if we go to your Galactic Republic, it's getting there. It's looking really solid. We have a 7-star Padme, so we can eventually work on that as well. So farming wise, let's get those characters rounded out. Let's get Gear Jedi Revan. Your Separatists look really good. Your GR's looking pretty solid. So I think if we can get Old Republic up, get that squared away, finish up your Jedi Revan team, then go back in and round out your Separatists and GRs that you have here, you're going to be in a really good spot. And eventually when you get Darth Revan and Malak, you're going to be in a really, really good spot. And then you can start working on your GR and your Separatist characters that you're going to need for gas. So that by the time you get to 4 million, if you stay focused on these groups of characters, that when gas is ready to come around the second time, and Revan and Malak, that you'll be ready to go to get them, to add them to your lineups. And so by 4 million, you'll be able to have those characters and teams ready to go so you can start using them. So I think that's kind of the direction you need to go with your plan. Don't worry about any other teams. Don't worry about any other. I don't want to hear about Imperial Troopers or First Order or anything like that. Let's just work on them. Those characters that you're farming, gearing, Zetas, all that good stuff. Anything on that plan, Finn, or BCM you like or don't like?
No, I like that plan.
No, that's good. Because they are good teams. That Karth team is brutal when you get them up.
Yeah, they're pretty gnarly. Forthakagi disagrees, but everyone has an opinion, and that's all right. But I thought also getting that Jedi Revan team up for Phase 2 will be really awesome. And then Phase 3, once you eventually do get Darth Revan and Malak, when you get your Sith Empire up, it crushes Phase 3. You can put that crap on auto, and you'll get a high score. You don't even have to try. It's stupid.
So really quick, to some extent, I agree with the fourth Hokage. Separatists and Galactic Republic, right? Separatists will help you with the dark side GOTB. Galactic Republic is going to help you with light side GOTB. You're going to also get a couple of solid teams by working on those as well. So and gas is the latest craze right now for it, right? So if you want to hold off on Old Republic, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. It's just whichever way you go, you have to kind of pick and push for it. We had this discussion on the Wednesday night stream too, right? Whether it's Malak or if you had them all even, right? And with the shards and everything, would you work on Malak or would you work on gas?
Well, so here's the thing. His GR and Separatists are pretty squared away. But with the Old Republic, because he can get the Old Republic, he's got to farm them anyway. So he can work on the Jedi Revan team, getting that team squared away for GAC. It needs Zetas and it needs some gear, right? He can still be gearing some of these characters up like Padme and stuff. His farming plan is definitely got to be Old Republic, and then some of the pieces that he's missing for like the Separatists and stuff like B1 that's not done yet. Like Django's, I think wasn't done yet. So you can work on those farms.
Yep.
But
so shards on Old Republic. But gear and Zetas towards Galactic Republic and stuff.
I would say get your Jedi Revan team done first. I mean, it's sitting there with 2 Zetas on Jedi Revan. They just need to be...
He doesn't even need it, though. I mean, it's fine that he does it, right?
Sorry,
but he's using the Grievous Nuke team in order to get up in Arena.
I'm not talking about Arena. I'm talking for GAC and other things. Arena, he's fine. I don't need to dick around with his Arena team. He's got the Nuke team. He's doing fine in Arena. He's doing really good in Ship Arena. So this is not an Arena change. This is just, what can I do for you to help you with the Sith Raid, which is what he asked, and then also get a team for GAC. Jedi Knight Revan for GAC is an amazing team still. It takes out pretty much most teams. You run into problems with certain teams, but it's still one of the better teams that you can have. Plus, it'll help him out with the Heroic Sith Raid. I'm saying you might as well finish the Old Republic and get it done. You can go back, because it's just gearing, right? He's got a couple characters that he needs to gear. He can always go back in once those are done and start finishing out the gearing on Separatists and GR. He's going to have to pick one or the other. But one way or the other, that's what I would do. Especially if you're looking for teams for Rogue Sith.
Yeah, I think this is one where I may disagree. I think it's just better. I think I would rather just work on Galactic Republic. If you're putting gear on stuff, I'd rather put the gear on Padme. She needs 3 Zetas anyways. She
needs Kyrotex too, so.
She needs Kyrotex, so she's going to be a long gear farm anyways, and then you can put your Zeta on Kenobi and Anakin. I would just skip over the Revan team for now and just focus on...
I would totally not, man, because getting best you can in Heroic Sith still gets you the rewards and stuff that you need to run these characters and stuff, so... but you do whatever you want, Dobby. This is just our opinions on it, so you can do whatever you like. So whichever makes you feel frothy, feel happy, whatever you want to work on. There's no right or wrong answer. These are just suggestions. You can take it for whatever one you want. So, Moss Mike, people cheat on GAC, then your Revan is useless. I hope that doesn't happen. It's not supposed to be happening, but it does. But yeah. So, but yeah, just take it with a grain of salt, as Grandi would say. You do whichever one you... Dobby is a free elf. He will decide what he wants, Finn.
It's kind of a pick one and go.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I gotta agree with Ranger with Darth Revan. Malik is still gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, everybody's got an idea, so it's all good. I mean, I agree with Fourth Kage. G and Separatists are better for GAC, but they're not better than the Sith Raid. And with the Jedi Knight Revan team being finished, you get a team that you can use in GAC, and you get the Heroic Sith phase.
Yeah, but he already has a 7-star Gear 12 Zeta Treya. So I'm not as worried about him getting stuff in Sith Raid. I would rather him help his guild get the Get 2 stuff. With the new TV
but it's the rewards. You can get into the top 10 for rewards, and it's a fight now with all the stuff you need. So, it's the route you want to go.
I mean, now with what's happened with Darkside GOTB, right? Gear 12 Separatists, Gear 12 Galactic Republic, it doesn't cut it. You're not going to be able to get beyond Phase 1 right now. So unless you start taking your Galactic Republic towards like Gear 13 with relics, you're better off just leaving your Galactic Republic alone, because you're not going to really get that much benefit out of it. But I would say prioritize, and you can go back and work on your Jedi Knight Revan and those teams. But there's a huge value right now to Galactic Republic as it associates with Lightside GOTB. Plus, it's a counter to Darth Revan. Plus, it's a really solid team. I would focus on
Jedi Knight Revan. I mean, Jedi Knight Revan team.
Jedi Knight Revan is slowly falling out. I mean, his benefit is still good, but I would probably put him as maybe the 3rd or 4th best team right now.
It can be, but I mean, it can take out so much stuff. It could still face, based off speed, certain teams, especially if you're adding in like Anakin and other stuff. I don't know. It's just.
Oh, he said he's already top 5 in Heroic Sith.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what team you're. That's strange. How are you?
If you're top 5 in Heroic Sith, yeah, then definitely skip over Jedi Knight Revan.
Too, then it's up to you, Dobby. You may do whatever you like, So, but yeah, I mean, you've got a couple plans laid out there. I'm just saying, the Revans are still incredibly important. But if you want to go for JAS instead and work on Separatists and that team and not have the Revans, okay. So. That is your prerogative. All right, let's look at his modding situation and see how the mods are looking. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll go by speed. We'll apply the filters. Let's see. Some pretty good mods here, Finn. I'm not gonna lie.
They are, but they're a little scattered.
They are a little scattered. I'm looking at some stuff. Yeah.
I mean, he's getting. I think you can potentially get higher in arena with your Grievous nuke team, with a little bit of remodding. Because I'm seeing some of your like higher damage and higher speed mods kind of. I don't know if they were recently sliced or not. So he's in the chat, so you can let me know, Dobby. Some of your mods are a little scattered, just in the looks of it from the speed perspective. It looks like you have the correct focus on Grievous. He's focused on health. You have speed on BB-8, who may be able to get a little bit faster, potentially. Looking at some of your mods, you might be able to get a little bit faster with him. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how much you want to focus on arena. If you're trying to make your overall roster, so it's kind of up to you, right? Whether or not you have the time in order to get higher in arena, and if you want to get higher in arena. If you're okay with where you are at arena, I'm okay with where your modding is, because it kind of keeps a lot of your teams more relevant for GAC. Because I see like some of your higher mods are on Bosk, right? Which is fine. They're not on bad characters. They're just scattered. So up to you how you want to do it. I think if you focus your mods a little bit, you could get your BB-8 faster.
Yeah.
You probably won't get your Grievous too much tankier. It looks like you did a good job with your Grievous. But you could potentially work on your 88 a little bit and some of these other things. And I know you had a question about 6E mods. I wouldn't go too crazy on your 6Es quite yet. You are right at kind of that cutoff point, because you have 24 gear 12, 7 gear 13s, and then you have 28 gear 11s, which means that still a large portion of your roster is going to be in gear 11. When that much of your roster is in gear 11 or below, that means any mods that you take to 6E are not going to be able to be utilized. And so I don't think you necessarily want to go too heavy on the 6Es yet. Soon, because I think as you work on some of these teams and stuff and you focus on them, then you'll want to get them to 6E and they'll be able to keep their stats. In terms of the mods that you take up to 6E, with where you are on your speed secondary, I would probably, when you're ready, not quite yet, but when you're ready, I would probably start slicing up 5As that have up to, or at minimum, 16 speed with where you're at. So you can get it to 17 speed, and then you can boost those up. Start with your highest ones, like the 20 speeds that you have on the Triangle on Dooku, the Circle on Zalbar. Just kind of work your way down up through the 16s, and then I would wait, because I think you're going to accumulate a lot of better mods as you slice up some of the other ones to 5A. Like you have a 15 speed purple on Finn that could potentially hit something higher. You have a 13 speed blue circle on Logray that can potentially double hit. Same thing with the circle on Rex. So I think you have enough mods that you can work on slicing up some of them to 5A before focusing on 6E. And as you work on the gear on some of the other things, then you can go ahead and switch over. So yeah, that would be my suggestion on the 6E aspect of it for you.
All right. Looks pretty good. It's doing really well on ship. So the good thing about your thing, Dobby, is you're getting a lot of good crystals. So take the modding advice and run with it. Pretty, overall, looking at your roster, Dobby, it's really, really good. A lot of good stuff here. You've done a good job. So you get just a little bit focused on some of these teams, and you can rock and roll. And I think if we can get you by 4 million to get you kind of focused on all those teams and get them squared away, keep your farming going, keep working on those characters, rounding out those characters, I think you're going to be in a good spot. So, yeah. Anything else you guys, BCM, Finn, on this roster?
Nothing I have, unless he has any questions, but I don't have any other questions.
All right. BCM?
Nope.
Okay. So, Dobby, thank you for letting us look at your roster. And if you would like a roster review, Finn, how does someone get a roster review from RSG?
I'm not sure. I've been away for too long.
Oh, my Christ in heaven. All right, Finn's worthless, so I'll do it. So if you need a roster review from RSG, all you need to do is send your GG page to Finity. I know he has brain damage, but send it to him anyway. FINITY in the Discord. Make sure you write a little bit about what you want. You'll get added your name to the queue, and it's about a week to 2 week wait right now. When your time comes around, Finn will message you again. We'll set up a date and time so that if you want to watch it live, you can, or be able to go back and look at it later on when you do have the time. So that's the cool thing about that. And if you would like yours bumped up ahead of time, you can become a Patreon at green level or higher, and we will bump you to the front of the line instead of the back of the line. And that's kind of how our roster reviews work. And the other cool thing about being a patron is that you also get other great benefits like mini roster reviews, things of that nature. So yeah, check it out. And then if you are really sucking and hating life with mods, we all suffer mod depression. We just did it a while ago. You see what it's like. But if you need help, your mods are just a mess, and you need help, message me, Ranger J 1999, for my modding services. I charge $15 or for every 500k total GP. That's like $30 for every million, and we can do some of your roster. We can do all your roster, however you want to do it. And then you can hang out with me for $20 more on a Zoom call, and we will get everything fixed. I'll get all your mods organized, get everything out of there, get the best mods on your teams, and I guarantee you'll be much better off than you were, and you will go forward with lots of success. I did it for BCM. BCM can attest to my prowess with the modding. And he's not saying anything. That's
perfect.
His silence says everything. Thanks, BCM, for the plug. All right, but no, we actually did a roster review remodding session that's on our channel, so you can go back and watch that, see how I went and did everything, and there you go. You'll have an idea of what to expect. All right, we got all that done. Good. Okay, let's get back in here. I'm assuming you're not ready for questions either, Finn. Yeah.
Not the right one. No, I have Nightbot for Twitch open.
Yeah. Just you're just batting 1,000 today, right?
Hooray!
That's not a compliment, Finn.
I thought batting 1,000 is a good thing.
No, when you're batting 1,000 for badness, that's bad.
But that's still better than batting 0 when you're aiming for something else.
God, just go to the corner, Finn. Here's some crayons.
Yay, crayons.
God. All right, let me pull this up. I will get some stuff going on in the... See, what are the events today? On YouTube. Let me see here. What is the event for today? Oh, it's contraband cargo. I need shards, so we'll do this one. Yep, I need that.
Sorry, I was indisposed. Yes, Ranger is... Remod service is great.
Yes, thank you.
And just like BCM's response, you won't realize it until it's too late.
Yeah. All right, let me just get this going. Thank you. Yes, I would like to get into Nightbot if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. God, make you jump through hoops. So let me get this going. We'll get the questions going. Get your questions in, guys. And we will get this squared away. Why is it not showing for the 22nd? Do we not have any questions for the 22nd? There's not been any questions?
No, there have. I saw a couple in the chat.
They're not popping up in Nightbot.
Then Nightbot might be... Hold on. Maybe Nightbot is funky?
That funky monkey.
What
am I doing? Put this on auto.
I want to hop right now. Okay.
I'm raw bass. I came to get down. I'm not internationally known. What I do is rock the microphone.
All right, let's see.
It's only showing through the 21st. That's weird.
All right. Well, Nightbot has questions. Hold on, I'll scroll. I have it open from the beginning.
I'm looking.
I saw a couple of questions anyway, so let me see.
Well, yeah, but it's only
scrolling down.
It's weird.
No, in the actual chat, so I'm just scrolling through the chat now.
Well,
that had it open since the beginning. So, Revenator, question. I know you asked this already. What happened to Sanely Red? I thought we agreed he was taking over for Finn.
Yeah, we answered that one already.
Yep, he's doing exactly what Finn was doing. He's missing the lunch stream, so there you go.
Well, that's just weird.
He's doing a very good job.
Why does this, Finn? Why is Nightbot being poopy?
Every now and then it has little glitches. It'll probably update soon enough. Refresh it. I think it's back now.
I'm
saying
I got it. Yes.
Right. So the next question.
I got it.
The Sage
The
question.
sedge.
Why? The Sage.
The sedge.
But it's say and then a capital J.
He said how to pronounce it. It's the sedge, Finn.
But then why is the J capital?
It doesn't matter what it is. He says it's the sedge.
The sedge.
So you will pronounce it correctly.
You need to lowercase your J.
No,
sir.
he does. It
sedge.
is. What do you mean? It is lowercase.
No, it's uppercase in the chat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, and I bought
That's the confusing part because it says
it doesn't
the
matter what you think, Finn. He says it's the sedge. So the sedge has a question. What is it?
The sedge asks. It still looks like Sage. Why is the gravity the same on every planet?
Well, because if you didn't, it would be weird.
No, because it's not. The gravity is not the same on every planet.
It could be
In fact, there's a
off.
gravitational constant that's the same.
Well, I mean,
but the gravity on each planet.
He means in the Star Wars universe, fans. That's why.
Well, how do you know that it's the same?
Well, you don't, but I mean, he's assuming it. But if it is, because it's just movies.
Yeah, it's not. It's based on the mass and the radius of the planet.
We're not talking
so each planet.
We're not talking in the. Okay, next question. Jesus Christ.
But if the radius is just slightly different, then the gravity is only going to be slightly different.
All right, Albert Einstein, can you get to the next question, please? Jesus.
But he asked the question.
Because storytelling.
Yeah, because Finn's.
Nobody. I mean, yeah. So the better question.
No, there's not a better question.
Is not the
no
gravity.
one asked you to ask a better question. We just answered the questions.
Because the gravity will vary, right? But the difference is really the air composition. Because none of them really have to wear any suits to basically breathe on any planet. So if you look at Earth has a composition of oxygen and nitrogen and hydrogen in the air. And so if you go to like a different planet, you're going to end up needing like an oxygen tank. But other planets, for some reason, they're able just to jump onto it and then just breathe without any kind of mask, which is really weird.
It's the movies. Who cares?
But why shouldn't movies?
Next question. All right, next question from Jekyll.
Remember the Kant.
Oh my God. You know.
He had another question.
BCM, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Okay. You know, over here, away from Finn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Listen, Finn's. He's really starting to annoy me. He's really starting to get on my nerves here. I mean, I know he's trying and stuff, but I mean, you know, what do you think we should do? Should we just kill him or?
My crayons bring all the boys to the chat, and they're like, they're better than yours. Damn right. They color real good.
I think I got some carbonite left.
You got some carbonite.
I got to go find it. Right, so, let me go find the carbonite.
I'll go get him distracted, and then you spray in the face, and then we can see if there was an accident, and so for insurance reasons, we can just get him out. We can just get him out of here. That's not a good plan.
Yep.
Right, see if we get
my carbonite sprayer has been kind of on the fritz, quote unquote.
Well, maybe we'll get with hers and maybe see if we can do something about if you see, because we usually get a good hookup with hers.
Well, hers is my buddy.
Okay.
We did just install that Rancor pit. We could give that a shot. We haven't tried that out yet.
Yeah, that's 1,000 years of pain.
I escaped the Sarlacc. I can escape a Rancor.
Okay, so we'll do that. So all right, let's go back. All right, we're back.
I can escape a Rancor. I escaped the Sarlacc.
What are you talking about, Finn?
I have good hearing.
No, you don't.
I'm like the Piccolo of RSG.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
about. I don't know
about.
what he's talking about. He's a madman. He's crazy.
Oh, there is nothing wrong with that gravity question, Sedge. And I know he said it. The capital J is confusing.
No, it's not. Because he said how to pronounce it, so I respect that.
I didn't see where he said it, though. That's why I was saying.
But I told you, Finn, you ignored me.
Yeah, so then I corrected it, but I was just saying it's confusing.
Yeah, it means you're a poo-poo head.
Well, I am, but I never denied such things.
All right.
One point, Finn did wear masks on the asteroid.
That's true.
That's true.
They're in the vacuum of space.
That's good.
Different.
At least they did it in the vacuum of space. So there is some realism there. However, every other planet has the air composition apparently of
Earth,
wherever they're all from, and they're all from different places. Not even Earth. So Alderaan and Tatooine, and I don't know where Han is from. Where's Han from?
Corellia, you psychopath.
Corellia.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had a whole movie about that.
Yeah. Oh my God. BC, I'm gonna have to talk to you for a second again. over here, please. Yeah, this is getting out of control. I think we may have to use the plane sooner rather than later. How fast can you get in touch with hers? BCM.
Yeah, sorry, my
That's
mic.
true.
Okay,
that's
so-
true, Score.
Okay.
The
So,
specific
yeah.
atmosphere also depends on the
Yeah.
mass.
So
They're all
There's
in
also a
class
composition of the world.
maybe we could trick him with like some glitter sticks, say it's sugar, and then we can just spray him in the face and have Urs come over, whack him in the head, get some of his cronies.
I think
to
I
take him
could
out there.
I could install a carbonite thing in a port.
Okay, yeah, but he'll trick him that way until he plays the porg. And
Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
right along. That is a good point
let's
too.
Let's go back. Okay.
Right along brings up the fact that there's millions of planets, but the ones we all see are habitable ones. It's true. That
They're
is
all
very
M-class
true.
planets.
Yeah, that's true. We never see some of the uninhabited planets where they just go there and there's a bunch of corpses because people have tried to go there and live and died. We don't see that. It's true.
Anyways.
All
Next
right,
question.
Next question. Let me see here. Check Isle says, "What are you dressing up for on Halloween?" Oh, I'm gonna run around.
Wait. There's actually a question by Sedge though.
I'm going in order, Finn. Wait
Yeah,
your damn
Sedge's
turn.
Sedge's was the net. He asked 2 questions in a row.
No, he didn't. I'm in the damn Nightbot. You made that up.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at it in chat right now.
I don't care what's in chat. I'm going in order. God damn it, Finn. You are really just. You really
he
want me to
asked the next question.
No, he didn't.
I'm
I'm in Nightbot, and the next
Oh my
question's
God.
from Jekyll, and it says, "Question: What are you all dressing up for on Halloween?"
No, he asked 2 questions. Nightbot is wrong. I'm looking at it in the chat. Nightbot is wrong.
I will probably run around giving candy out as Darth Revan again. Anything for you, BCM?
I'm sorry, Sedge.
Yeah, we don't give candy out mainly because we're in an older neighborhood, so there's not many kids running around.
Oh well. Yeah.
And our dog freaks the hell out every time the doorbell rings.
Oh yeah. Nick.
But if I was going, I'm looking at a bounty hunter outfit from Etsy.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple guys that do helmets and armor and all kinds of stuff.
Nice. Very nice. Nick Marx's question is 3PO's Wait For Me Zeta worthless? I don't believe so. Is that the one with R2D2? Yeah. Only if you're going to use them for R2D2. It's still a good Zeta. Just nobody uses them on the same team. You know, because usually you put R2 in one team and 3PO in another. So, yeah, I think the Wait For Me is the one with the synergy with 3PO or R2D2. I know I have it because I was going to do it, but let me see. Yeah. It just gets translation and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's only if you're going to use them, but you don't use them, so you really don't need it. The other one's Zeta is fine, but I tell people, if you plan on using it, them in a team, it's nice because that translation really makes a difference, but when do you use them together? So, yeah, I don't think you can get away with not using that.
Would it, random question, would it be a viable 3-man team? Those 2 plus somebody else?
Yeah, it could. So that's when it could. That's a different, category. I think it'd be pretty cool, right? Because they're just doing all that stuff for each other. But again, it's one of those situations. It's situational, the Zeta and stuff. So yeah. All right, Sting's question. I like to get my quest done in the morning, but is it better to save all 5 arena attacks for the hour before payout?
Yes, not to piss off your arena shard chat.
That depends.
Well, that's only if you're in the top 50.
Yeah, it's very situational. Like, where are you? Like, for me, like, today I did 2 because I need 2, and I just moved up to 3 because I'm going to be taking my spot like I normally do, based off my shard and everything. So, yeah, it depends on where you're at, what you're doing, your work schedule, what's going on with your life, what works, So, it's a lot of factors into that. I mean, everybody has a different way of doing it.
Yeah, before I was in the shard chat, I was doing like the 2 battles in the morning, and then I do my other 3 closer to my payout just to give me a better chance of getting a higher payout.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's not in the top 100.
Then
whatever.
Just do it whenever you can, brother.
And potentially, depending on if your schedule is consistent or not, you might want to consider moving your payout to a time when you can attack in that hour. If you can't attack within a single hour, then don't worry about it. But if there is like an hour that you can attack, then you may want to consider moving your payout. That way you can attack in the hour before your payout, which gives you the most chance to keep the position that you end up.
I agree.
Yeah, the other option is if you're close to the threshold of say 100, then I would hold at least one to see if you can get below that threshold and get the higher payout.
Yeah. The says, what counters a good Padme team? Well, there's only a few teams that really have any chance in hell. Trey can do it. Jedi Revan can do it. And Darth Revan can do it. It's 50-50 on the Grievous team. Depends on how the Padme and the team's set up. But that's about it. Rebels is not a good option.
EP can.
EP can. You've got to have the mods for it. A little too.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work well if they have 3PO. If they don't have 3PO, then you're fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they have 3PO on that team, don't do that. No. So, all right. Black Mamba question. Before I ask a question on the trailer, can we freely talk about it, or should I just not in case of spoilers? Yeah, we are spoiler happy here. So I've been saying it like. We're talking about this.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. We've been. Last night I must have said spoiler talk like 9,000 times. So you can't not talk about the trailer. I mean, it's just. But,
yeah, my wife doesn't watch the stream, so
okay, we're good there. Yeah, don't get in trouble. Snoochie Boochies says, question: when do you guys think we'll restart the Malik event since I only got half done before they axed it?
Soon, TM.
Yeah, soon within a week or so.
I would guess this weekend.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Sedge question: what's best counter for Padme team, and what counters Jedi Revan before Darth Revan? I kind of answered the Padme question.
Padme 1 we answered. What was the other one?
What counters Jedi Knight Revan before Darth Revan?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it says. I'm assuming it's besides. Besides Darth Revan. Yeah, a few teams can, right? I mean, Trey can. I mean,
if you have your Rebels can if you do it in the right order.
Right.
You can do it with CLS.
Yeah. Let's see.
Mods ends up playing kind of a big part to it, right?
Yeah,
Padme can actually counter Jedi Knight Revan. Grievous potentially can as well because he likes eating Jedi. Traya, but you have to have her modded correctly because the direct focus is going to go on to Traya, so you need her with ridiculously high protection and or tenacity.
Yes, both.
That she prevents some of that health down aspect of it. Night Sisters can, if you can correctly get the plague to start spreading, meaning that you have to use your zombie correctly and you're going to need a fast one. Jedi Training Ray, same thing with BB-8. If you can get BB-8 going first and you can throw it like a Thrawn on that team in order to make sure that there isn't a taunt, you can potentially get it with that team. So there's a few different combinations, but really the ones that most people will use are either Revan Mirror Match, because Revan doesn't really go on defense too much anymore for those kind of things. So for like GAC purposes. So Revan Mirror Match, you can usually win because they usually don't target correctly with the direct focus, but you'll need to make sure that your Yoda is modded with high damage. And then Padme, Grievous, and Traya are probably the best ones.
All right. The lovely Maz Kanata. Hey Maz. This question: I'm working on a GR and have GK and Anakin gear 13, the rest gear 12. Zayla, Padme, GK, and Ahsoka. Are they useful now or wait till all Zetas? So I'm working on GR and have General Kenobi and Anakin gear 13, the rest gear 12. Zayla, Padme, GK, and Ahsoka. Are they useful now? Wait till all Zetas. You still need the Zeta on Anakin. That's kind of an important Zeta to have.
You'll need all the Zetas on Padme too.
Yeah,
not just
pretty much to
one.
make it work. Yeah, you need both Zetas on Padme. You need the one for Anakin as well. I mean, you can still use it on offense. Mm-hmm. It's still really good, but I mean, it's most effective when you have all that Zeta synergy going with the team.
Yeah, I think once you get Anakin, you're good to go.
Yeah.
At least to start using it. It gets better once you finish off the Zetas, but yeah.
Because he calls and says, Padme, she does the basics, she gets protection, that gets us the stacks of courage going. It's really nice. Fourth Akagi question: since Azura and Indra reincarnate every few generations, does that mean that they are internal brothers? Okay, moving on to the next question. Shadowville question: should I keep Relic and clones to 7 or spreading the love and taking more to 5? I'd stay...
Depends what you're using them for.
Yeah.
I know where Shadow is for GAC. If you're planning on using it with GAC and a gas team, take them to 7.
Yes.
If your goal is light side GOTV, stick with 5. Don't overgear them. In fact, I would probably stop at 3 and not over relic them before we can actually see what light side GOTV is and what you need for the event. So I would say 7 if you're doing it for GAC, especially. And again, this is, if you guys don't know, Shadow is in kind of like the Whaley Kraken battles in GAC. So if you're going to be using your clones, you're going to want them at 7. Otherwise, 3 for purposes of light side GOTV.
Yeah. Nat Storm question: who would you blame if Finn was killed? I would blame Finn for his death.
Yeah, chances are it's my own fault.
It's own fault. Let's see. The Sedge Ranger's right is pronounced Sedge. Sorry about the gravity question. No, you don't have to apologize. You don't ever apologize.
I appreciate the gravity.
You don't apologize for a damn thing, Sedge, because Finn's retarded, okay? All right.
The J is capital in YouTube.
Nick Merck question: can Finn sing us a song about porgs? No.
Porgs in a cup. Porgs in a cup. There's a porg in a cup. Porg in a cup.
All right. Revenated question for Ranger: is the best way to kill Finn using the indirect method, aka targeting the porgs, Ewoks, and Twinkies, and killing everything he loves and everything that he loves? You know, we yesterday talking with, I think it was Torn. Somebody was in the. We were talking about that. No, during the roster review yesterday. Who did we do? And he had a great way of making Finn suffer, and that was to tie Finn up and murder everything in front of him that he loves, like the Ewoks, cook a porg in front of him, eat it, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's the plan. It was really an ingenious plan. I like the plan. It's a good plan. We'll execute that. Grim question: is it bad that I gear 13 and relic Darth Vader before I got Thrawn to 7 stars? All right, he's just messing with us now, man. Finn, Grim is trolling us about his damn stupid Thrawn. I think we put the pressure back on him. Everybody, I want you to put the pressure on Grim for 7-star Thrawn. Every time he says anything, we're like, do you have a 7-star Thrawn? That's all you have to say.
I even have a 7-star Thrawn. He's not gear 12, but I still have a 7-star Thrawn.
And yes, it is bad. It's very bad, Grim. Very, very bad. Actually, it's not bad because he's got a ship. It's a pretty nice ship. Brigaris Aegon, Infinity, I believe you. There was a question there. Well, that's where you made a mistake, Brigaris, because there was a question.
No, it's there.
But it was not in the order that I am reading question. Revenue.
But it was the correct order in YouTube chat. You can go up into YouTube chat and see that Sedge put one question right after the other.
No, that's not that. No. Revenator question: will Finn dress up as Stexan for Halloween so that Ranger will feel comfortable dressing up as Archon? What, am I supposed to kill him in that sense? We already have a plan for it. Moss Kanata, what counters a good Padme team? Was the second question.
Yep, she was referring.
Yeah, we
she was referring to Sedge. Sedge asked 2 questions in a row. Ma saw it, so she put what the question was.
Okay.
That was Sedge's question.
All right, the Sedge question. I just got Jedi Revan, so it's hard to climb because it's all mirror matches. What team besides Darth Revan can climb through Jedi Revan? What? And what teams are to use when facing Jedi Revan Padme team in GAC?
Mirror matches are your safest bet unless you have Darth Revan.
Yeah.
You can use other teams, like we just kind of went through it, right? The Traya can counter it, the Padme can counter it, but really it's going to be the Jedi Knight Revan counter.
Mirror matches are pretty easy. I mean, even if you go second, you.
Well, I'm not going to say easy now with relics, because if you don't relic your Grandmaster Yoda and they have a relic Jolee, you're stuck. You're not going to be able to get through his health and protection.
But I mean,
so you need kind of an equivalent Yoda to their team in order to make sure that the damage goes through. As long as your damage goes through on your Grandmaster Yoda and he's modded for offense, you shouldn't really have too much of an issue.
Jedi Knight Revan
with
mirrors,
the mirror match.
Jedi Knight Revan mirrors are just, they're long, and you just have to know who to kill and when to kill them. You know, it's just the way it is.
Yeah. It's all kill order, because they're gonna go 4.5 minutes.
The AI, the AI does some funky stuff. You're just like, well, thank you for that. Sure, kill Basila. I'll just res her, and you are losing your Jolee. So yeah, it works out nicely. Let's see. Black Mamba. Oh no, Jekyll had a question. Why isn't Rangers Gas 7 stars yet? Oh, ha 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 ha.
You put hashtag not trolling. I think he's honestly asking.
Well, why? Because CG sucks ass.
Because he burned all his get on Malik.
Yeah,
and then wasted it on gear.
Yeah, God forbid that I use for stun guns.
How dare you use currency they give you in the game for things that they give you in game?
For stuff they said to use in game. I don't, it's...
Shame.
This
is why I don't care about the events. Like, I'll do the events when it comes. I'd rather have fun just working on my characters as I get them.
Yeah. I'm
not going to be... Everyone wants to follow kind of like the meta that they're setting. Just play the game you want to, and then it doesn't bother you.
Yeah. Black Mama question: if you can't use Generate Revan team versus GG, what's the best counter to GG? Hell, you can just whittle him down with weak stuff because he is going to kill the other droids.
Yeah.
Hey,
Urz did that.
Urz, be careful.
What?
Ranger is going to try and enlist you to somehow manage to maim me. Don't fall for it. It's a trick. It's a trick.
No, Urz.
I have crayons in my corner. They're nice crayons.
All right, BC, let's have another meeting here. Come over here to the side real quick, away from Finn. Urz is in the channel now, so I mean, if you could reach out to him real quick and get the carbonite and the plan executed and stuff. Tell him we'll trade into Garudas. I think that might work.
I'll try and make up some other pork songs.
Yeah, BCM. Yeah, I mean, if you can make that happen quickly rather than later, keep
this
on the download. Keep this on the download so we can kill Finn sooner rather than later. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think ours will be okay if I pay him a little bit more in credits and borrow some carbonate.
Yeah,
friendly pork,
because this is getting out of hand.
Friendly pork,
this is not working out. I mean, I think he's sniffed too much sugar today.
Fluffy
pork. It sounds like it.
Okay, let's go back. All right, we're back.
Fluffy pork, fluffy pork, fluffy pork. Oh, you're back. Okay. I was keeping people entertained.
No, hey, yeah, we're back. Glad to keep the people entertained. Yeah, nothing going on here. Yeah. Just,
Porg McFadden says hi.
Just talk to my boy BCM about some stuff, some personal stuff, and stuff we're trying to figure out. Let me see here.
How's that Sarlacc coming there, Urz?
Yeah.
Should be about complete, right?
I've already escaped. Urz has thrown me into the Sarlacc pit once before.
I'm sorry. The Rancor pit should be about finished, right?
The Rancor, I'll escape it. I escaped the Sarlacc. I can escape the Rancor.
All right.
I'm Jedi Consular Finn.
Ouchie Dumpling question: what's the game on Tuesday night's gaming tonight? Well, I'm doing Battlefront tonight. Finn, that people that reached out to me, they're one of the bigger clans in Battlefront. They wanted me to apply and maybe get some clan action going for Battlefront 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing Borderlands 3 because it is a Mayhem event today. That's starting, I think, in a couple of hours actually, for Twitch. And basically, all of this, there's going to be like a bunch of extra crazy anointed characters and stuff. So today is going to be kind of crazy here.
Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll get some Borderlands action going. We got Operation Metaverse going on. Urz should be streaming tonight, so there's a lot of great stuff. We always encourage you guys to check out these other content creators and stuff. Check out the Hall. Check out Operation Metaverse. So they'll be the prime candidates tonight. I'll be trying to do some Battlefront, hanging out, watching my Stros play the World Series, so that'll be a lot of fun. But I'm gonna have to haul ass because basically, as soon as we get done the stream, I gotta go work out, do some errands, get back here, talk to these guys at Clan, set up the event for Battlefront. And I'm gonna be literally when I get done here, I'm literally picking up, going straight to the gym because if I don't, oh god. Shadowbell question. Next, Gear 13 priority suggestion. Hoda, Dooku, Newt, C-3PO.
I'm kind of leaning towards, out of those.
Out of those four, yeah. Yeah, Duke is pretty good. I kind of lean on.
Well, he also would help out with that Dooku Asajj mission, too.
He said 3PO last, right?
Yeah.
Then I would say 3PO. Lightside GOTB.
That's the thing. Out of those, we don't know Lightside TV yet, and I know there is a Dooku Asajj mission in Darkside TV.
So tonight, It's round 3. Is Urge using another account? Yeah, it's round 3.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so that's been very entertaining. The Sage question: what teams could you use clones to counter, and what counters clones like Rex and Shock lead? Besides Darth Revan, I know Darth Revan counters anything, but I don't have him. CLS. That's a great counter.
CLS will do it. Let's see, I've used... I think EP will do it.
Yeah, it can. Depending on the modding.
Yeah. Now, low gears, if you're on offense, they counter quite a bit.
Yes.
They don't do bugs. Don't attack the Geos with
no,
that
don't
doesn't work.
do that.
But pretty much anything else, I've taken them against. Well, my GP is relatively low, but I've taken them against Phoenix. I've taken them against other random teams. They do pretty well on offense, even at lower gears.
I like it. All right, last question from Strum. Question for Finn: if you had to eat a pork, how would you do it?
Begrudgingly.
Did you add any like flavor to it? Would you like hot sauce? Any seasonings?
I wouldn't.
You're just gonna eat it raw?
I wouldn't eat it.
You have to, Finn. This is not a.
Why would I have to?
Well, let's say you're gonna die if you don't eat something, and it's all you have.
You've mentioned eating dirt before, so I find like that could be a potential.
It's not grass. It's not a good substitute, Finn. Don't do it. I don't recommend.
We'll get one slow smoked wrapping bacon.
Finn's
with
partial to bacon.
cream cheese and spinach
You all are
and
awful.
garlic inside. Oh, it's great. Oh God,
That sounds delicious.
I know. We used to do that with.
How dare you bring bacon into this?
Oh yeah, wrapped in bacon, you'll eat it.
Yeah, Finn's saying that because he's like, oh no, they said bacon. I can't fight bacon.
Not gonna lie, the bacon part is tempting. I'll take it and then take the bacon off of it.
No, we're gonna make it so that the bacon's a part of it.
We're gonna fuse
that,
bacon.
man. We're gonna grill that and make sure it's nice and stuck on there, Finn.
It's like a porkducken.
Kind of, yeah. We can do that.
Pretty much, yeah.
You are awful.
We're gonna stuff it full of bacon and wrap it in bacon.
It's all awful.
Yes.
Then deep fry it.
We could put some stovetop stuffing in there and cook it with the pork. Then Finn
I do love stovetop.
So now we really got Finn's mouth watering.
So there's your answer. I would have to eat it with all the accessories, and then I would eat all the accessories and not the actual pork. So I'll eat the stuffing, and I'll eat the bacon, and I'll eat the biscuits and the rolls. Thanksgiving is coming up. This is making me hungry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but we're just going to tell you it's chicken.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you that's a pork. You're not going to know. We're going to say it's turkey.
Well, in that case, I'm fine. If you tell me that it's chicken, and you tell me afterwards, I'm not as concerned.
But if you eat
it's like Taco Bell. I go to Taco Bell and I order chicken. I have no idea what the hell I'm getting, but I'm eating it assuming it's chicken.
Right.
And I have no issue with that.
Right.
So if you're not telling me that it's pork and I'm eating it, then I'm fine.
Well, we're going to wait until you take a couple bites, and then I'm going to show you a video of me preparing it.
That's fine. That's not going to bother me because I ate it originally thinking it was chicken, and then when you tell me it is, then I'll stop.
All right. And then the says question: what's everyone's reaction to the new Star Wars trailers? Any predictions? No predictions. I enjoyed the trailer. It was
prediction: Disney will make money.
Yeah. God, have you seen the ticket sales already?
Holy I know. I have to. I'm gonna try and buy my tickets later today.
Yeah. So.
I am optimistically.
I am staying strong. God, I don't want to say your name like.
What?
Like Grande. I am staying strong, Oscar Meow.
Meow meow. Hey meow meow.
I'm optimistically pessimistic about it.
Yes, science.
So, Galaxy of Heroes has turned you sour on all the Star Wars now. Is that what you're saying?
No. Episode 8 turned me sour on most of Star Wars.
Okay.
Lot of.
At least as far as the movies go.
For the old.
I was fine with that movie, except for the whole Rose Finn debacle.
That didn't really work for me either. Yeah.
That's the only part that bothered me in that movie. I have no other issue with Episode 8, but that stupid scene, that's the one that.
Don't you know, Finn? We do it because of love.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Visually, it was a stunning cinematic event. I will give you that.
Oh, they're all visual stunning. I mean, they're all incredible.
As a standalone, in my, at least the way I accept it, if I take it as fan fiction, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
As part of the main storyline canon, I don't like it. My fanboys and me just.
If Star Wars and Galaxy of Heroes has taught us anything, rebellions and refunds are based on hope.
I tell you what, after they fuck up my account today, sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Donate to the ACSBCM. There's your penance.
Yeah, I'll donate. After they F up my account later today, we'll see what happens. But there is a little part of me going, they're going to just not do anything, and I just hope to God nobody says anything about it, because there's going to be some idiot out there who goes, "Oh, they didn't refund me. Oh, I got it."
But
some people just need to shut up.
The trailer really, I was impressed. There's a lot of good stuff there. It doesn't really tell you anything. It just hinted at a few things, and I was just like, okay, I'm digging this, man. I mean, that one shot of all the Rebel ships, I just thought Endgame Marvel. I was like,
I'll give a spoiler thing here. Just be aware, guys. Apparently,
we have been saying this the whole time. Spoiler.
Yeah, I know.
Trailer, spoiler, everything. We've been saying it for 2 days. Just stop it.
Yeah, I know. Just letting people know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one thing about it, did you guys see the Ghost next to the Falcon with all those ships?
Yes, I did see that. I don't know if it's the Ghost, but that'll be interesting. So
it looked like the Ghost. It was hard to tell, but it looked like it.
Wouldn't it be fun, cool if they did somehow bring like General Sadulu out of retirement and she comes in there? I'd be like, yes.
Wasn't the that was the same ship? Well,
a ship like that appeared in Rogue One. Yes.
Yeah, but I was thinking Dash Rendar's ship was close to that too, right?
Yeah, it could be. We don't know. Just speculation. That's not even saying that it's right or wrong or any of that stuff, or just saying what it could be. It could be kind of nice. Tillam asks this question: what episode or date was your remod of BCM account? We did that one.
Oh, it was
a couple months back. Yeah. It's a standalone one. So I think it's a standalone one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it was just.
It wasn't a.
Yeah, it was.
We did the lunch stream and then we went on and did it that
afterwards. It's got its own label, so you may be able to find it that way. So, we have a lot of videos, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ezra is not going to be in a ship, Matt Bailey.
It's not
Ezra is going to be riding a space whale. He's going to ride a space whale.
Well, it is a common
space
ship.
Whale. He's going to ride a space whale.
It's a common ship. It could just be a freighter that they're just using, but it gets you thinking. I like stuff like that. Little teases and stuff makes you think. It doesn't mean it's right, but it's fun to speculate. Ooh, Genos the Separatist mind has begun. It is time to do the battles.
I do want to see Ezra riding a space whale. Into.
I think we're going to be close on 30 again. I'd love to hit 30. 30 is the magical number for that event, and we're close. God, I hope we get it this time. Yeah, that was the Space Horse. I don't even know what those creatures were, but damn, that looked epic. Sorry, that was an epic shot. With the big wings of the X-wings flying
exactly,
over.
Bro.
I was like, oh
they
my
need
God.
the space whale. They need the space whale.
I like the space whales. I thought that was really cool, man.
Yeah, they just need to bring it back.
We're going to get Plo Koon riding the space slug from Empire.
No, Plo Koon's dead. But in the Star Wars, he could come back. And
another guy. Yeah. They're a whole race.
Another Keldor, running around.
Yeah, another Keldor.
Yeah, so. All right.
They could give his corpse to the Ewoks as payment for their help.
They could.
They just feast on him.
I know. You forget that about the Ewoks, that they are...
They're little cannibals. I don't know.
Not cannibals. They don't eat each other, but they like...
I don't know if they do or don't.
Oh, yeah, they're going to cook and eat, Han.
Not when they're alive, but once they're dead.
But they still like
to... Oh, no, they were going to roast those.
They were going to roast them, so...
the people for sure, but I'm saying I don't know if they're cannibals or not. We haven't seen evidence one way or the other that they're cannibals.
Yeah, I don't
think... They may be.
Cannibal means you eat your own kind.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If one of them dies, I wonder
So what if you eat other beings? What does that make you?
Normal. That's what we do.
We don't eat other aliens.
We don't eat aliens, but we eat other species.
I didn't say species. I said beings, you psychopath.
Yeah, but what do you call a chicken?
Food.
Food. Yeah. What do you call it?
Well, that's what. Okay, so they eat food. Because to them, we're food.
Luca,
we're just interdimensional food.
Luca.
Yes, ours. I want Ewoks. I want an Ewok and a Porg celebration.
Nub nub.
That would be like the
barbecue.
Dum dum ding a ding, dum 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 dum.
I guess the question is other
dum,
sentient
woo, woo,
beings.
woo.
Oh my god, that would be like the greatest scene ever in any Star. If they have Ewoks and Porg celebrating, I'm just gonna give Disney more money.
Yeah,
just gonna give them.
Real quick, we'll end up with this. Do you think Chewbacca will finally be able to have his Porg barbecue in Episode 9?
Nope. No. They are friends now.
They're not friends. He hates them.
Nope.
He's throwing around and.
Nope, they're friends.
Yeah, Ewoks would.
That's the other disappointing
Ewoks
thing.
would definitely eat the Porgs. Let's be real. Ewoks would eat the Porgs, man. That's right. Oh, nope. You know they would, Finn. If they're gonna eat people, they're gonna eat Porgs.
No, they're not fleshy. Porgs are just like a bunch of fat. They don't have like the flesh that people do.
All those little bones and stuff. Where do you think all those little bones come from, Finn? You don't think they're gonna eat a Porg, you psycho?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Finn's in denial. It's not just a river in Egypt. It's in Finn's head.
That's the other thing that bugged me about Episode 8 is Chewie would have chomped on that sucker without a second thought.
Yeah, the other Porgs had him looking at him all sad. Giving him the
even
look.
so, I was expecting him to just like bite it and look at the Porg anyways.
Oh, Christ.
Nope.
All right. So there we go. That's going to be our stream today. Make sure you check out the Hall tonight. Our boy Urs, the heartthrob of the Outer Rim.
We got another question by Sedge.
Well, I can't keep asking questions, fam. We got to wrap it up.
You keep on messing up Sedge's questions.
No, I don't. How have I messed up any of his questions?
He had 2 questions in a row earlier, and you went through a different order.
Well,
now he has a question.
Well, then you answer it, because I'm
okay. He says, question: what good teams can Geos beat on offense? I usually keep them on defense. They can beat Night Sisters. For sure.
Yes, they beat a lot of teams.
Trying to think, they can beat the Karth team.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of the common defense teams that you would be able to. I'll find yours too, Ouchie.
They'll beat.
Oh yeah, but we answered your question. You said, "Are we gonna see Ewoks in Episode 9?" We answered your question, Ouchie.
Yeah, we did.
Trying to think what other things Geos can be used on. You can potentially use them in a mirror match, but you have to check mods if you're going to do that. And then some of the weaker teams, you can definitely use them against Rogue One.
Yeah,
Phoenix,
they'll beat most B teams and C teams.
Yeah, they can definitely beat those.
I think I beat 501st with them.
I haven't tried against 501st. It'll be. I can see them taking out 5s pretty quick if you have the right mods and stuff.
Yeah, you got to have hive mind on them in order for them to be really efficient. But they take out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they beat the Night Sisters Urs, but you have to be cautious on the mods.
Yeah.
It is a true counter if you have equal modding. But if the Night Sisters are better modded than you, you're gonna get stuck. So. Yeah.
Well, because the thing is, they always zombie becomes a non-factor. You have to use them the right way because every time taunts up, you're immediately taking it down. So that means you can burn them down. The plague will not stick as much because they're health equalizing, and you can get rid of it. And so it's why it's such a great counter to the Night Sisters. They can't keep zombie taunt, and you can just burn them down. Plus, they're getting ability blocked and blinded and everything like that. So it's a really nasty counter. But you do have to be careful.
You do have to be careful, right?
Yeah,
don't taunt with Sunfac.
No,
because if he gets stunned, then you lose the dispel.
No,
so you never taunt with Sunfac.
No, you use his blind. That's a nice one to have, but you don't ever taunt with him, and you don't need to. So the Night Sisters will keep going after Brute, and it's a nice thing.
Yeah, the plagues don't kill the Geos because they keep on gaining back health and protection and stuff, so they can easily stay alive. Your only problem is going to be if your Sunfac manages to get stunned.
Yeah. If
your Sunfac gets stunned either by like a ancillary hit by DACA right? Because she just manages to stun Sunfac as a second target.
I still like them on defense, but if you're going to use it for offense, I mean, Geos are just a pain in the ass and on defense. But if you're going to use it for offense, yeah, they're a great counter to the Night Sisters. Now, understand how the team works, you know. And
make sure you evaluate mods and stuff too, because that's going to be a big part.
I've used them against Night Sisters in the past for like the feats and stuff, and it was no contest. These are like relic Night Sisters. It's like, you know, you just it's like, oh, zombie, you taunt, that's cute. Here's an attack. All right, let me go back to Daka, and she's down. Zombie goes back up. Oh no, he's not taunting again. Let me go back to Daka. Second death, and then you're off to the races, man. It's really nice. All right, so I think that covers everything. So,
and I'll just say to Ouchie really quick, I do expect Ewoks to be in this movie.
They could. I would be against.
I'm expecting all the different races and stuff that we've seen.
Yeah, we know they're going to Endor. I mean, so if they,
I think we're gonna have. I'm gonna say it. I think we're gonna have Gungans.
Dude, why would we have? Why in the hell would we have Gungans, Finn? That's about the most dumbest thing you've ever said.
Because of what Palpatine said.
What?
Right, that everyone has now basically assembled together. And that's going to be their undoing. I have a feeling that we're going to see like every race over the past 2 trilogies that we've come across in some way, shape, or form. I think we're going to see them as part of an army. So I think we're going to see the Gungans. I think it would be really cool to start seeing Twi'leks and Togrutas. Like just like their whole whatever's left. I think that would be pretty cool. I think we're going to see a whole lot of insanity.
No. They're not going to see the Gungans. I do think we'll see the Ewoks, but no, not going to see the Gungans.
I think we're going to see Gungans.
Okay.
Admiral Jar Jar.
Yeah, you keep on praying. Yeah, he wasn't a military man. He was a senator, Finn.
Yeah, I know, but he also was the leader of their army forces.
Yeah, I think they learned after that one. General Jar Jar was a bad move.
Yeah, that's why he's going to be Admiral Jar Jar.
Oh, for God's sakes. I remember ending this because Finn's just talking. He's talking straight out of his butt. All right.
Yes, we will see the ETs. I think we will see the ETs.
Oh, God.
All of them put out their fingers.
No. All right. I gotta go work out. I'm gonna go work out.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome.
I've got to relieve the stress of stupid ass Finn. So, but we'll be back tonight for some Battlefronts, and Finn will be doing some Borderlands. Make sure you check out the Hall. Make sure you check out Operation Metaverse. They'll be streaming tonight, so there's a lot of great content coming up for you guys. We'll have fun. So I gotta go work out and then go figure out what's going on with this.
Alf wasn't in Star Wars, Rayrock.
All right. We're ending it.
ET actually was.
Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe, all that good stuff. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you for stopping in. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.
Admiral Jar Jar.